Hey, brothers and sisters, this is your brother Diogenes. Had a dream last night. It was for like about, it was a dream for like about, it wasn't that long, couple minutes, probably less than 5 minutes, but had a dream about these little green monsters. They kind of look like this. They were little, they were probably about their size. They were probably about, like 6 inches. Uh, they were about 6 inches, but they weren't this cute. Uh, they weren't jumping on the bed or anything like that. Anyway, let me tell you. Let me tell you what happened. It was like I was driving in a car with somebody. It was like some sort of guide because this person was telling me uh, that I shouldn't speak evil or that I shouldn't curse because every time I cursed, that some these little green monsters were gonna pop out. Um, so these little green monsters were not this cute. They were really they were small and they were creepy. They were horrific. And every time that I cursed, even when I cursed by mistake, they would pop out from the ground, like one or two of them, and like they were so like ugly that I had to I grabbed them and like threw them out of the car window. And that happened to me a few times, even when I cursed by mistake. It was alarming. I believe like this was God's way of telling me that I have to stop cursing. It's not good. And I started cursing when I had something happen to me in life where I got really hurt really bad. And I guess it scarred me. So yeah, there was one time in my life where I got hurt real bad and it scarred me really bad. And then from that point, I guess I was really bitter. Uh, and now it's really hard for me to stop cursing. So I'm trying really hard to stop. It's not easy. Anyway, I wanted to find. This is Ephesians chapter 5, verse 4. Well, we're going to start at verse 3. But I always thought that to win souls, you could do anything necessary to win them, even cursing. And I knew a Christian brother who had the same thought and mentality. That would be like committing sin to win a soul. That's not a good thing. Anyway, that guy that was with me in my dream must have been like the Holy Spirit, I think, because it was to me it was like some sort of angelic spiritual guide or whatever. And they were telling me that what I was doing by cursing was not good. It had very negative repercussions. But Ephesians chapter 5, it says living in the light. It says let's start at 5. It says imitate God. Therefore, in everything you do, because you are His dear children, live a life filled with love, following the example of Christ. He loved us and offered Himself as a sacrifice for us, a pleasing aroma to God. Let there be no sexual immorality, impurity, or greed among you. Such sins have no place among God's people. Obscene stories, this is where we belong with my situation. God doesn't want us saying any obscene stories, any foolish talk, any coarse jokes. These are not for you. Instead, let there be thankfulness to God. So, God doesn't want us speaking evil things, coarse jokes, foolish talk. He says these kinds of sins have no place among God's people. It also talks about no immoral, no impure, no greedy person will inherit the kingdom of Christ and of God. So we have to, as Christians, we have to look the part, we have to play the part, we have to act the part, we have to be a good example to everybody. The way we speak, the way we act, the way we talk, even the way we dress, in every way. And then no foolish talk or coarse jokes should be coming out of our mouths. Yeah. This dream that I had was not nice. Was not a nice dream. It was these little green monsters that were popping out of everywhere. Every time I was cursing. It was not cool, man. I don't honestly. I was looking through this for like little green monsters and stuff, and there's quite a lot of little green monsters on the internet. I don't know what the connection is with little green monsters. Even pigs. I know what the issue with the pigs are. The media likes to promote pigs and lizards. But there's something's up with the little green monsters too. As I go, I'm gonna keep making more videos. Please like and subscribe and share. But yeah, we have to play the part. We, as Christians, we have to set a good example for our families and our friends. Keep fighting the fight, and hopefully we can make that first call up in the rapture. It's gonna be hard. It's gonna be hard. I hope that we're ready for Jesus.